What's good, y'all? It's Wanye on Epic CW, and we are back. Well, not actually, but I did recently order an ARRMA GORGON. What that is, it's a 1/10 RC brushed RC car. It is actually a monster truck, and we also have a Monster Jam monster truck unboxing as well today. But the main thing that we're going to be doing is the GORGON. I want to go over a couple of things because the monster trucks act and drive a little bit differently than the stadium trucks and the buggies and the onward bashers. So I'm going to go over a couple of things that make monster trucks unique, and let's just hop into it. So wasn't able to find the original pair of handy dandy scissors. I haven't done an unboxing in a while. I do have, of course, a pair of handy dandy scissors here. We're going to use that to unbox the car that we have for y'all today. It's also being recorded on Easter, so any Christians out there who celebrate Easter, happy Easter. For pagans, happy Ostara. For transgender individuals, happy Trans Day of Visibility. It's just an all-around day to celebrate today. All right, so here we go. That's a good thumbnail right there. So, a couple of things about the monster truck. So this is a 1/64 scale monster truck here from Monster Jam Hot Wheels. And we're gonna unbox this, and actually I have a cup of water here as well that we're going to, let's put it up here. Yeah. Let's put it up here and see if we can't, do something pretty cool. So this is actually one of the Monster Jam trucks that are covered in mud. I guess it's a little gimmick that they do for kids. They paint, oh, sorry. That was my chargeable battery for my phone. They paint these trucks with like a mud brown color, and when you dip it in water, which we have here, the truck gets cleaned and it reveals the paint underneath. And it's a very similar style to the ARRMA GORGON here, which again we're going to go over in just a second. But first I wanted to do this and talk a little bit about monster trucks so you guys know what to expect. So we're going to unbox this here. This is the son of a digger. That could have been said very wrong. All right, it does feel like chalky, and you guys can kind of see it's got like a crack on the top here if it focuses. However, monster trucks, monster trucks are four-wheel drive, big trucks that are meant for stunting, meant for driving over big things. Essentially, it's a small dump truck that has a lot more power. They are all-wheel drive, so every single one of the wheels should move individually, and all four wheels work. Now, with monster trucks, I think this here is a two-wheel drive, rear wheel, which is interesting for the monster trucks because, again, monster trucks are typically all-wheel drive, so they can do stunts kind of similar to like this. They can drive up on their front wheels. I've seen a couple of monster truck videos, just stunting and stuff like that. I've never been to one, but could be kind of interesting to go and see. So we're gonna dump this in, or dip this into the water here and see what happens. Oh man, This honestly feels like Easter, honestly. Like, this is the perfect video to do for Easter, because when you're a kid, you know, you go and dump the eggs in the water, and you get them primed so you can paint them or dye them different colors. And this kind of feels like that, with the water turning a different color, kind of just dipping like part of the car in. Obviously the Easter celebration, and just the day in general. Like, it's a good day. I have the day off, so I was able to come and do this video here for y'all. Get out there today and, you know, go driving with the monster truck. Starting to finally see the paint on the car. Let's do the other side now. And I opted to go with the green version of the ARRMA GORGON. I think the green one looks a lot better with the yellow bumpers, and we'll see that in just a second. You guys can get like a sneak peek here. This is a very interesting video. I don't typically do things like this. I have done unboxings where I've unboxed 2 cars at once and done like a challenge video, but I've never done one like this where I've unboxed a tiny Hot Wheels car of what the car is supposed to be, and then talk about it for a little bit, and then unbox the actual thing. That's going to be interesting here. And now, just about got all of the paint off of it, or the dirt off of it, and you guys can see. I'm just gonna kind of shake it off here so it doesn't get all over the box. You guys can see we've got the son, the son of a digger. Again, very, very controversial, and saying that could get you in trouble, so just be careful. Got all the paint schemes on it. The tires are actually the same color as the paint, so that's pretty cool. Kind of signifies the truck's been driving in the dirt. Again, these are meant for stunting. A lot of people have monster trucks just in the South to just fuck around and crush things. It's very similar to a dump truck, but it's a lot more powerful and it stunts. So actually, I don't know if it's more powerful than a dump truck, but I just know that it's similar in kind of ways they act. So let's go over the specs here for the ARRMA GORGON. Got this from Horizon Hobby, of course, shout out. Not sponsored, but they're a good company. If you're looking for a relatively cheap, I mean, you know, you're not going to Horizon Hobby for the price, but you are going for the quality. So again, Horizon Hobby, check them out if you're looking for a car that is decent and you want to have for a while. All these ones up here, top one is an ARRMA, second one is a Traxxas. Those cars, then I have a couple of toys down here and cars that I'm working on, but the top 2, ARRMA and Traxxas, are very tough vehicles. You know, you're gonna get the money that you put into the RC car that you buy, so it's not really not worth spending a lot of money if you're interested in the hobby. Just make sure you get something that you, maybe if you want something that's gonna last, don't get something that's cheap, get something durable and fun. That's all I'm trying to say. So the vehicle specifications, we got length of 16 inches, a height of 9 inches, a width of 13, and a wheelbase of 11. It's 5.5 pounds with the supplied nickel metal hydride battery. I've not had a car in a while that could run nickel metal hydride. The last one that I had, I sold, which was my Traxxas short course, the Slash. But it's going to be cool because nickel metal hydrides charge a little bit faster. It also comes with a charger from Spectrum, a waterproof S660 servo with digital servo installed. We got a 550 14 tooth brushless motor, or brush motor, my apologies. IC3 connectors and EC3 compatible. It's waterproof, Spectrum ESC and receiver, and also in the box you're going to get 4 AA batteries, so you don't have to buy that. It's 100% ready to run out of the box. You just have to charge the battery pack, which I've got a LiPo charging outside right now. Nickel metal hydride I'll throw on charge, and we'll get shots of the car at a couple of different spots around. Just turned spring, so it's beautiful out. I'm hoping to get outside and have some fun with this car. Also, which we'll see in a minute, ready to run, waterproof, metal gears, a brush motor, and smart tech with a 2-year limited warranty. And let's see what else we've got. We've also got a strong composite chassis, a bottom loaded battery, brushless ready transmission. Brushless ready, but it does not come brushless. Quick release body mechanism, so that means that you don't have to deal with the little pins. It's just a snap-on body and a pull-off body. I'll show you guys that in a minute. And adjustable ride height. Now, along with all of that, the monster truck, the ARRMA truck, has, how do I open this thing? Just gonna dig into the box. The ARRMA GORGON does have foam tires. Now that's different from the tires that are usually supplied on the RC cars. The way that's different is because with RC cars, typically RC cars come with tires that, I don't have one here. I do have one in the back. Let me grab it real quick. Usually RC cars come with tires that have some kind of like, oh, actually, hold on a second. Yeah, so sometimes RC cars have tires that come like this. They have a little foam piece in there. I know you can't really hear it too well, but it's giving me pushback when I squeeze the tire. There's something in the tire. I can't just completely crush the tire up, and that's for a reason. It helps with the car when it's driving at higher speeds. Monster trucks are more for stunting, like I was saying, so you're not going to really see that all too much. But what is interesting about the ARRMA GORGON is that it's completely foam tires. These crush up. These don't crush up. Difference. And I think that could be helpful for when oh wow, suspension is really nice. Sounds like oil shocks, but I don't think ARRMA uses oil shocks typically in their models. So this thing sounds amazing. I'm gonna just say that. It looks amazing, sounds amazing. Figure out how to get this body off. Quick release body mechanism. How do you quickly release it? Is it this bit? Yes, it is. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So underneath the car, they do have pins. I lied. It's this little like key pin looking thing attached to a little string, which I don't like these. These rip after about a year. So, I mean, I don't think the body's gonna last a year, but these do rip pretty easily. So just be careful of that. But there's little pins on the body here where you can just insert the pin. The body sits on nice and stable. Here we go. We've got the nice plastic composite body that they were talking about here with the body tray on the back. We've got nice double reinforced drive arms and protected spring arms as well. As you guys can see, it kind of has like a double layer here to protect the shocks, which I think that's pretty cool. The ESC right on top, they decided to go with a 3-wire servo similar to the ARRMA Granite. This is what this reminds me of, actually. ARRMA Granite kind of mixed with the Vendetta, because they have the 14-tooth brushless motor, obviously, but they also have the really thick back drive axles here. You guys can see that's actually what the Vendetta uses as well. I'm sure it's the same size. But yeah, no, this is really, really cool. Now we've got an instruction booklet here. We've got the AA batteries. I think this in this box is the charger for the nickel metal hydride, which should be right in here. Yep. Charger for the nickel metal hydride. It's just a basic 7-cell battery. You got a back case. It's really easy to put on, and the IC3 connector in there. You just slide it in. Has a latch you hook up, and then you push this back down, and then it's got little buttons on either side. You just push them in. Pops up, comes out. That fits a nickel metal hydride, or it looks like it fits a LiPo as well, although it should only be able to run 2S, not 3S. So, that being said, let's take a little look-see here at the remote. Now, my Spectrum remote for my Vendetta is very, this feels a little cheap, to be honest with you, but it is the cheapest Spectrum receiver controller that there is. I'm assuming. There are much nicer ones. I have one for my Vendetta that has a battery level checker on the thing. The wheel just feels a little bit loose, to be honest with you. It just does feel a little bit plasticky, but of course with any of the RCs that you have, you can change out the receiver and the little controller to whatever you want if you're skilled with electronics, so that's always an option. I mean, we've looked over the entire car, went over the specs, the batteries, and we've also taken a look at the son of a digger that is kind of a 1/64th scale version of that. So I think we're ready to go and take this thing outside. I've got a couple of locations that are set up. So we're gonna go in 2 different spots. I'm going to get those batteries charged up and see what we can do with this car. So I will see you guys in just a second. Right, we have the Gorgon out here, set up, plugged in, and turned on. Let's rip it. Okay, very interesting. I set up this little course here, see how it performs. Steering's a little... See, the steering seems very monster truck-like. I guess it's just the power seems a bit off, I guess. Let's see if it has self-correcting. Nope. All right. So I was trying to avoid.
tires really let the monster truck just climb, but it's just got an issue with the tires ballooning when you hit the throttle. Oh, come on. What a load of rubbish. There it is. I want to get like a sequence going here. I'm not going to get it like that. Come on. Also forgot to mention, this was with the nickel metal hydride battery that I have in right now. So we're going to switch over to the LiPo once we go to a different location. I just wanted to get some tricks in and take the car out. There it goes. Let's try and jump it. That was a pretty good freestyle though. I jumped the barge, but I didn't land it. Take it to a different location. Y'all know I had to get a good jump shot. Let's go. Oh yeah, let's go again. Oh, this puddle of mud. All right, let's go to a different location. All right, here we go. We've got a LiPo battery in this time, and we are going to do our freestyle here. Let's go. There we go. There it goes. There we go. Let's go. All right, pop the LiPo back in. I'm gonna give it one more try. This area here is actually what made me want to get
this car in the first place. All the straw that was strewn across this field made for a very slick track and area just in general, so I thought it would be really good to drive on, and it definitely does not disappoint. So let's do this, get back inside, and I will review the car and what I think about it. There it is. Nice jump. You guys can see that this thing just slides so easily on the straw. Nice. All right, let's get back inside and I will give you guys my thoughts. What are my thoughts overall on the ARRMA GORGON? Well, first off, I like the name. Second off, I think it's an upgraded version of the ARRMA Granite, obviously. In a way that it's not upgraded as in like, it's just, I mean, obviously it's better, but the truck is not in the same category in my opinion. ARRMA GORGON is an actual monster truck, where the ARRMA Granite doesn't feel like it. The ARRMA Granite, the ARRMA Grom, I think as well. I would say that the Bigfoot from Traxxas is more of a monster truck and fits into that category, just as the Grom does. And then there's like the USA 1, I think, from MJX, possibly. I might have got that completely wrong. Don't quote me on that. But the ARRMA GORGON, I have a lot of RC cars on my mind. The ARRMA GORGON, it's a really good RC monster truck, and I think it's decent for the price. It comes with everything that you need. It's good for kids who are probably getting into their like tween years, like 10 to 13, like that. I had fun with the car. It's a little underpowered for my liking, but otherwise it's really fun to drive. I feel like if you maximize the power too much, it would be too much. That's why they didn't provide a different gear. Also because the gears are metal, and that's a little bit different than changing a plastic gear out, but or a little bit more expensive, I should say, not different. But all in all, I really like the product. I'm definitely gonna have fun with the ARRMA GORGON more. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I would like to make these more frequent, but you know, I like making my appearances on the channel when I can. So if you guys liked this video, definitely leave a like. Check out the other videos I've made about RC cars on the channel, and peace.